In Commitment 2024, when will he commit? That is the question that follows Governor Ron DeSantis as he appears to be getting very close now to announcing a presidential run.
WESH 2 political reporter Greg Fox explains DeSantis has a lot of catching up to do.
Republican Florida Governor Ron DeSantis was in Iowa over the weekend. Call it stumping if you want. He's yet to announce that he's planning to challenge former President Donald Trump in the Republican primary, but it sure sounded like it.
Some Republicans are like potted plants in office. They don't want to offend anyone. They're worried the media is going to attack them. Let me tell you something. If you are standing for what's right, the media is absolutely going to attack you.
DeSantis may need to spend a lot more time in the Hawkeye state, with the latest poll from the 538 showing Trump leading DeSantis 44% to 26%. The former president also has a larger lead nationally, 52% to 19%, according to the 538.
But as the attacks have ramped up, we've had to create some cover for us.
Acknowledging only that there are campaign operatives at work, DeSantis Monday gave no indication when an announcement about a potential presidential run might come. Instead, the Republican governor repeated the same statement he delivered in Iowa.
So I think the party has developed a culture of losing. I think that there's not accountability.
Local Democratic Congressman Darren Soto says he doubts DeSantis is the answer, with some Republicans questioning his 6-week abortion ban, his comments that Ukraine is not a vital interest to the U.S., and his takeover of perhaps the world's most iconic entertainment company, Disney.
Well, DeSantis can't seem to beat Mickey Mouse, let alone Donald Trump. So a lot of us are surprised that he's still going to run, knowing that he may have a better chance in 2028.
Proving the political machinery is in full motion. The Friends of Ron DeSantis Political Committee has transferred $35 million cash into a cash account since last November. And just in the past month, the campaign has spent more than $300,000 on firms that run media campaigns, personal security, and the Republican Party of Florida. And his press secretary, Brian Griffin, is leaving the governor's office to work on the campaign. Also, the campaign's move to a new headquarters will have to be reported to the Federal Elections Commission within 15 days, so we should know something within the next 2 weeks.